He's got real legs. That's what that means, right? I mean, hers could be leggings, I suppose. Now I'm even more confused. I do not know what I don't know what to do with this. No way. We'll start light, okay? We'll start light. We did this before, and that was weird or interesting or whatever beard and hairstyle choices. So we'll start light, okay? And we're gonna work our way towards extraordinarily weird stuff on the internet. This is the first one. I don't know. I mean, the grooming isn't too bad. It's pretty good. He's holding it together. I just don't know about the Z in the eyebrow. I mean, he looks good. He's pulling it off. It's just that looks like a lot of work, man. Let's get weird. All right, we'll keep moving. This is another hairstylist. A hairstyle, I should say. I believe it's known as the jellyfish.
Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture.
Okay, I already see one. Give him. Okay.
They're the same picture.
I love it. Yeah, this looks like you don't do this accidentally. This requires some skill. That required some coloring, some bleaching. It required just the right amount of trimming. Like, there's some skill to put into this. But my question is, why? Why did you do this? It was a freaking magazine cover? Are you doing stock photography? What would we need this picture for? I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. Dragonflame says absolutely no, just jellyfish. Paul Sparler says horror movie cover. Yeah, it could be. It could be Attack of this Killer Jellyfish. This is what Android looks like. Absolutely no jellyfish hair. Weirdly impressive, but still more weird. Lovecraft had a tentacle. Yeah, that's very. Yeah, you're right. Lovecraftian, absolutely. It's kind of the brain, like the brain sucker slug from Futurama too, right? All right. We're gonna keep moving here.
Oh, that's hard.
Impressive? Definitely worth trying? Is it? What do you think? I don't know what to think. Would you do this? My sister. Aw, Scarlett, you put her on here right now, and I'm gonna have a talk with her. Listen, Scarlett's sister. Your sister works hard. She loves you very much. Look at all you've done that's frustrated her just in the last week. All the ways that she has overlooked some of your things. She's actually been caring for you in ways you don't even describe. You can't even describe or understand. If you took just a minute to think about all that she's done for you, all she's been through this week, and all much that she loves you, you would race to McDonald's. You would race to McDonald's. So just look into your heart. Look into your heart, Scarlett's sister,
Wow.
and bring this girl to McDonald's. There you go. You show her that. You can clip it, and then you can just put it on repeat in the background. There you go. And I figured we're working our way up. I figured I'd start you guys slow and work our way up. I have resources now, says Scarlett. There you go. You just take that and you can put it onto your phone and you just hold it up to her. Yep. So what are our thoughts on this? This is perfect, right? This is definitely something that if your friend got. I don't know. I mean, this could be the nicest guy in the history of the planet. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, in order to do this, I'm convinced, in order to do something like this to your hair, you have to probably be a really cool person to be around. You have to be funny. You have to be interesting. You have to be someone who's quirky, confident with themselves, fun to be around, or insane. Insane, crazy, bonkers, and dangerous. So I'm going to hope this guy's on the fun and quirky get-to-know-you side, but not always. It's impressive, but not my style. All right, it is impressive. I'll give it that. All right, we're moving on to a bit more weirdness. Are you ready? You have to be high on something dangerous. These are some fashion trends I found online that I thought you might like. Thoughts, ladies? What do you think of this? I mean, if you like pencil skirts, or you like the skirts that go all the way down to your ankles, but you're not a fan of, you know, the full skirt situation, they have double-sided jeans. You can win. They're the best of both worlds. They're the pants. They're the dress. They've got 4 sets of pockets. 1, 2, probably 2 in the back. You get 8 pockets. Some of the stuff will fall out the bottom pocket. I freely admit that. But come on. And Faithful says it's a trip hazard. Can you push her off a ledge? That's true. She is very close to a ledge. Come here. Let's take the picture a little closer. Why would you stand there? That looks like you're gonna, yeah. That, exactly. She could fall over. Gibraltar now made me nervous about this picture. Way to go, Gibraltar. Now I feel anxious. No, she didn't put him on upside down. Because look, the top. You can see it. This looks like an accident. This is a very much on purpose. I don't know how this happens by accident. I accidentally panched, but twice. If you and a friend have skinny legs, both put the pants on both hands. There you go. You guys can share, like human centipede style, but like the safe human centipede style. You know what I'm saying? Flustered. Yeah, don't reboot, man. You can't. If I tell you guys all the time, you gotta show up on time for stream. I start early, I start heavy, we do a lot of cool stuff, and if you miss a little bit, you're gonna miss a lot. I've decided that my Twitch channel for the first 2 hours, basically, is a morning radio show. And you know how you're sitting, I don't know if you ever had this experience where you're driving to work or whatever, or you're in the car and you listen to morning radio and you're like, you don't want to turn it off because they're doing funny stuff, but you gotta get up there and there's no radio up there. That's what I want my program to be, especially since I got so many people who like to lurk and hang out on the side and just listen. So we do lurky stuff, and eventually, my hope is that the lurkers like Ladgate and Big Ed will all of a sudden, every time something weird happens, they go like this. They just look away from their work, and they look at it and they go, "What?" And then they go back to their work. These stupid interns. That's so funny. Ransom Ottawa says, at least when she hits middle age, she can turn them around. I can't tell if that's funny or mean. Well, I've reached that age where I need to turn my pants around. This is what happens when you fall asleep with your sewing machine. Yeah, you're sleep sewing. Exactly. Yes, it's modern fashion designer. Look at that perfectionist pants called art. This is art! Look, it's art, everybody! Nice to see John Street represented on the channel. Very cool to have some folks from around here I could actually talk to and go for coffee with, that I wouldn't have to get on an airplane to go visit. Task successfully failed. Alright, let's keep going. This person misunderstood the term thigh gap. That is very good. This person misunderstood the term thigh gap. That is really funny. Good job. Rusty, that's hilarious. Moving on. Would you sleep in this bed? Or should I say, how much would they have to pay you to sleep in this bed? Yes, says Everkillian. No, says DJ. No, says Scarlet. No, says Epic. Crunch, says Rusty. I want to go to it. Fluster's in. Gibraltar's in. Yes, if I was a psycho. I sleep with a mask on. There you go. Exactly. So it doesn't matter. Lying on someone's tongue, surrounded by teeth, and what's clearly a filling. This is clearly a filling. A cap. Yeah. Oh, we broke Scarlet. Sorry, I broke Scarlet. You could not pay me enough to sleep in that. But I'm not I thought you were just psychopathic. Gibraltar, do a bonkers test. Let's find out. Gibraltar Gaming, do a bonkers test right now. Exclamation point, how bonkers, and we'll see if you're sleeping in the bed. 70%? Is that close enough? Is that bonkers enough to go to the bed? The only people who sleep in that are Rocky Horror fans. That's true, or Rocky Horror, Or Rolling Stones. Yeah, exactly. Why's he got 2 sets of teeth? That's a good point. He's got teeth in the back. Wonky looking teeth in the back. That is true. That's a bit nightmarish now. It's like a prop from a movie where Vincent Price pays you $10,000 to spend the night in a haunted house. Yeah, Ransom. I totally agree with you. An excellent Vincent Price callback. That's the old school scary. Bouncy house for graduating dentists. A bouncy house for graduating dentists. Okay, you've graduated from dental school. Have some fun in the bounce house. You'd have to be 110 bonkers to sleep in this? Alright. Moving on. Ladies, I do believe we have a new fashion trend. And I would love to see this more. I mean, and I don't mean not just the parasol and the dress. I want to see pants, I want to see shirt, I want to see jacket, I want to see purse. Come on. Scarlett's back! Scarlett's back in with us, everybody. Sign me up, she says. The new dress Doritosa. Yes, I will give money. Dorito is the Dorito Bell Ball. We could probably make a Taco Bell joke about that if we tried hard enough. Well, it's a style, says DJ. That's for sure. And at least the cut is nice. That's true. I mean, it's well designed, right? They put some work into it. Nacho dress. Yeah, there you go, Scarlett. Sorry, you can't have this. It's nacho dress. Yeah, it's true. Mostly bags of air. That's true. It wouldn't weigh much. It would be like wearing crinoline, essentially. Attractive, but you sacrifice the... Ransom says, it's attractive, but you sacrifice the element of surprise. That's true. It would be a crunchy sounding dress. And I guess the way you guys are talking, there's some... I mean, they should be empty, but there's definitely some pockets of air in there. This is someone who is definitely making noise. Those look full, though. Parasols. I mean, probably the support for the parasols. I hope her date is a guy with a Cool Ranch Dorito suit. That's... You make a very good point, Rusty. This is for an event. You don't just do this. I mean, this is an event piece. You go somewhere in this, but where do you go? Where do you wear this dress to? The thing you wear when you want to dress up for nerds. And, I mean, she'd have to be holding a bottle of G Fuel. Or, no, Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. She'd have to be holding a bottle of Mountain Dew. This is, oh, Dragon Con level stuff. Yeah, that's true. This would be a good con thing to go to. Yes, you see this walking around con, you'd be very, very impressed. I'm very impressed. Made it as a promise, but the girl didn't wear it because it was unbelievably loud. Yeah, Rusty, exactly. Carrie Capoya. Alright, so we playing Thumper? Yeah, we're playing Thumper today. We're definitely playing Thumper today. Moving on. I don't know how to explain this. We're gonna go through it slowly. There's the full package. This is it as it sits, just like by itself. This is it when it's open. And you can pose, and it's posable. And it's posable. I'll say it again, it's posable. Rusty said, I thought that was a real cat. Hello Kitty got real. Oh, this is next level Hello Kitty. That's true. I mean, you gotta admit that's some quality work. Come on. That's some quality work. Somebody taxidermied this cat really well and pulled out the guts in such a way that you could fit things inside of it. You know? Jones is deeply unsettled. DSW, how to walk your cat and make sure it stays. Exactly. DP says this is a catastrophe. Cause you gotta make that joke. Otherwise, what are you doing with your life? It looks like I'm spying on a cat surgery. I know, that's what I thought too, Scarlett. Like someone sliced into the thing. I mean, it's outside the uncanny valley. Like, cause there's like that cat looks like a cat, cartoon cat, and then you get that uncanny valley where things are like, oh, I don't like that at all. This is actually looks like a cat. But then all of a sudden you open it up like a zipper and then things get a little wonky. Make it a soundtrack and make it meow. Stick a, yeah, you squeeze its little paws and it goes meow, meow. I would feel awful if that was a real cat. Oh my goodness, DP's on fire. He's on absolute fire. It does look like a taxidermy cat. It absolutely does. Are you guys ready for the next thing? I don't know. You guys can't be ready. You guys can't be ready. There you go. It's impossible to be ready for what I'm showing you because it has no rhyme or reason. There's no way. So, opinions? Opinions on ye old toilet? I think it's glorious. Would you pee in it? Would you poop on this? Or would you hang it on a wall? I personally, I'd have a hard time peeing in this, although I would definitely aim for the bird. I don't know why. It feels wrong to pee on a lion. And there's no seat. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to cover half of it with my McDonald's has arrived. You got McDonald's! Yay for Scarlett! What did you get? It's terrible timing. Talking about toilets now. Did the Royal Dalton lose a bet? Very good, Ransom. Did Royal Dalton lose a bet? This is the Royal Dalton edition. It's $4,000. Honey, we're having guests. Bring out the fine china. No, I don't mean the dishes. There we go. Now we classy. DSW's in. She thinks it's gorgeous. She wants one. She wants two. Facing each other so you can enjoy it while you're both doing your business. There's a seat there. It's a lid though. Well, okay, sorry. Yes, okay, it does have a seat and it goes down, but wouldn't that would cover the art? It would cover the art. What a shame. Unless there's better art on the seat. Maybe there's better art. You got a Big Mac mule? What was I a help for that, Scarlett? Did my little message actually produce for you results? If so, for a low payment of $4.99 per month, I will talk to your siblings for you about McDonald's as often as you want. This is a German toilet. Note the drain is in the front. Oh, that's true. That's true. Weird. Get the difference between porcelain god. Yeah, porcelain's not an easy word to say. I would do nothing on that toilet. It's just there for, it's an art piece. We don't go in this bathroom. Well, we go in to appreciate it, but we don't do anything in there. It'd be wrong. I broke Gibraltar. That's good. All right. Well, then we better move on to a little bit of nail art. Someone worked hard on these, by the way. This is not something that you do accidentally. This is, ladies, I gotta ask you, I mean, guys, if you're doing your nails too, is this good? Would you do this? I was able to use a message to convince my brother-in-law. Mwah, perfect. That's what I needed. No second. Ransom. Nope, no second date. And Rusty gives us another crunch. That's so good. No second date. She shows up like this. Hi, reaches out to shake your hand. You're holding hands and you hear this click, 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 click. Why are your hands clicking? And then she holds these up. Why? Why do you have that? Cause this, isn't it funny? Teeth nails. Yeah, teeth nails. She's nice and all, but she wouldn't stop biting her teeth. Yeah, you don't bite. It's true. You don't bite your nails. You'd be like, yeah, that's. I wouldn't be able to do it. I bite my nails like crazy. Like I don't even have nails. I'll go all the way down because I just chew the heck out of them. So it's like, I know, right? What is this all about? It's right here. Somebody like that looks purposeful. Like that's not an accident. Cause she left it in for the picture. Yeah, Robin Williams is great. Yep. So would you be chewing your nails or chewing your teeth? Exactly. It's cavities. Yeah, that's funny. I want you to give me teeth fingers, but I want them to look real. So can you give my middle finger a cavity? So when I flip someone off, they really get the message. All right, moving on. What do we think of this art? Would you have this in your living room? Is this something you would have in your living room or not? We don't need a tooth model at the dentist anymore. Yeah, just, there you go. Before or after. It's low, that's lettuce. She needs to floss her fingers. That's exactly it. Would you put this, would you have this in your living room? Scarlett says absolutely, she'd sleep with it in her bed. 100%. Gibraltar says absolutely. Everkillian says this is, now this is art, says Everkillian. That toilet's garbage. This is art. Come on. I can't tell what it is. Oh, dude. It's a crocodile with a pig in its mouth, but it's the whole crocodile taking up the half the living room with dirt, like the full meal deal. Look at the dirt. They got the whole dirt and like the tree and the bushes. This is not an accident. This is on purpose. This was made. They paid money for this, like a lot of money. I would have this in my room. Yeah, exactly. I can't tell what it is. Dog's having fun. Yeah, dog's having fun. Yeah, exactly. Why are you taking a picture of this? I'm so embarrassed to be living in this house with you. Please let me move. Saw something nice on a video of a pig getting shot by a croc. Yeah, I mean, I assume this happens. I don't know where. Is that a boar? I have no idea. I don't know anything about crocodiles or boars or pigs. Pig's having fun. Yep. He's unless it's like cow jump over the moon territory where he's just like leaping and he's getting some push encouragement. He's probably getting a push of encouragement. He's going, good job, and pushing him over the edge, maybe. Oh, it is an alligator? Yeah, see, I think I thought it was an I didn't know the difference. I don't know nothing about nothing. I'm just an internet guy. What do I know? I just say things. I just start talking. It doesn't mean anything. This is amazing. Yeah. You Valor. It is really good taxidermy. I'm assuming it's not a sculpture, but yeah. How many crunches can I get out of the stream, says Rusty. A few. You need a leather insert for your alligator boots. Yeah, exactly. There you go. All right, we're moving on. Here we go. Boop. This is a Christmas ornament set, a set of decorative Christmas ornaments. It is Christian cross mermaids, presumably the possibly Mary and Joseph holding a baby. I don't really know the story here, but I know that there's a cross. I know they sparkle. I know they're mermaids, and I know he's got a baby. So, if you can tell me the story going on here, because it's in the Christmas section, it's meant to go on your tree, and I know that they're hard up for new ornament ideas. I know that the people are looking for new ornament ideas constantly because we ran out. So, what is this? They really love mer people. They must have. And that's $40. You look at this. $40. 40, I don't know what, maybe, I don't know, American, 40, I don't know that's whatever it's 40 of, a lot, unless it's 4,000, could be 4,000, there's no decimal there. Why is he wearing a belt? Yeah, that's a good question. Why is he wearing a belt? The Little Mermaid got married, finally found. Epic. Oh, that's cool. A camera-shaped ornament. That's cool. Of course, you need one of those for you, especially you're a photographer. Why is he wearing a belt? Okay, that changes things. So this is he's got real legs. That's what that means, right? I mean, hers could be leggings, I suppose. Now I'm even more confused. I do not know what I don't know what to do with this. My brain is not working anymore. King Triton is simping. King Triton is simping. Gibraltar says this is sus. Is he holding a new baby? And she's full term? Where'd they get the baby? hilarious that I never saw the first time around. Where'd they get the baby? I mean, if he's a fish, I don't want to talk about that. This represents our family in mer people form. Yes, but as we've been pointing out, there are some. I agree that the word "sus" works really well here, Gibraltar. There's some serious sus things going on. That's a thing, right? Like, I assume, but you'd think there'd be like a little tail sticking out just to make sure, but there's no guarantee. You don't know. Baby came from his second wife. I mean, someone suggested he's Mormon, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah, the longer you look, the worse it gets. Maybe we should switch, because there's a lot going on. A lot going on in that. Okay, moving on. Shoes! Who's wearing these shoes? Who's loving these shoes? This is a real pair of shoes with a real price tag that you can buy right now. Who loves them? They're tricked out. You guys, nobody will steal your shoes. If you ever have that problem where people take your shoes and they tie the laces up and they throw them away, they wouldn't go anywhere near this. Nobody would steal your shoes. I think it's the eyes. Yeah, Valor, I agree. I think it's the eyes. I think I might be able to handle the blonde hair, even the teeth, maybe the nose, but I don't. The eyes are they're hitting me in a way I don't like. Ransom says the horror. Yeah, that's a nose. See. I mean, and Lightgate says you'd trip a lot, right? And she's absolutely right. You definitely would. You'd have to shuffle. You'd have to do the Michael Jackson forward moonwalk everywhere you go. I don't know what does a forward moonwalk look like. You have to shuffle, hover. Scratchy Bone Brown Thumb. Hello, it's nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. I'm so glad you're here. Hi, how are you doing? You keep coming by, and I keep having. Oh, it's nice to see you. I'm glad you're here. You got a really easy to remember name, and so I know when you show up, and it's always nice to have you around. Welcome to Weird Wednesday, where we look at weird stuff on the internet that I found. And it's all weird. You know what I'm saying? I've been here 30 seconds and you made me blush. I am happy to do so. Valiant, I'm happy to make you blush. Hopefully it's in a good way, as opposed to a bad way. Oh, what's a bad blush? Yeah, no, not that kind. Anyway. Thank you, sir. I'm not long finished my afternoon deuce. Thank you for giving us the poop update. You know what? We all know that if you're watching Twitch and you're sitting there, that there's a percentage of you that's on the toilet. We just know that. Because that's when you show up. That's when you have time to text. You're in between work. You're showing up. You want to see what's going on. You wonder why there's a giant, scary-looking shoe. Let's read the entirety of his comment. Thank you, sir. I'm not long finished my afternoon deuce. I had a situation where I had no toilet paper. I had to scrape the crap off my stink box and use my finger. It's awful because I had to bite my turd-infested nails off and spit them out. How are you, Mr. Sir? That's disgusting. And, but we've seen worse. We've seen worse here. That's disgusting. I hope, okay, there you go. We're good. I hope these shoes let out a neigh. That would be terrible. All right, moving on. Here's a tattoo that I found online that I thought was, I don't know, is it good? Is it cool? Is it terrible? I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, you missed the toilet picture. Scratchy? That's, Valiant says, that's horrible and I hate it. Well, good. It's nice to have feelings. Strong feelings. I think it's kind of cool that he has to, like, hold his finger. Oh, DP said, at first I thought it was supposed to be a giraffe. No. With somebody hits a speech impediment and a really good dental hygienist. That's funny. That was a good comment, DP. I'm sorry I missed it. What's going on here? Kind of cool, but the finishing line should get... The finishing line should start at the first joint. That's true. It should be, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it should. It started the first, and then you have the line. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not a tattoo artist, a tattooistist. That's it. It's cool. I think it's. I don't hate it. In Japan, they fish for fish near that size. Oh, there you go. There you go. And these poles. There you go. It's real. It's real. In Japan, they use fish for fish that size. That I don't have. Sure, why not? And maybe, yeah, maybe it's a representation of the biggest fish this guy's ever caught. Okay, I need you guys here. I'm gonna hit the button again. But you all gotta prepare yourself. This is, it's food. I'm about to show you some food. It's meant to be eaten. It is meant to be celebratory and eaten. And it's gonna be, you gotta prepare yourself. I need you to prepare yourself. This tattoo makes me feel many emotions, mostly anger and disgust. Do your poor thingy. Here we go. Let's start on top. Let's just start on top. We'll just really soak this in. We're gonna there's that, and then this is teeth. I believe that's organs. And we go all the way down here. You've got faces. There's hearts. Oh, that's brains. There you go. So Flufster is so in. Flufster's like, yes, finally, I can eat the baby. Without the judgment of the world. Finally, some good freaking food. A whole lot of nopes, though. Nope, 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 nope. Oingo boingo hot dog. Where's my crunch? Where's the crunch? Come on, Rusty, you're not gonna crunch on this one? Finally, some good freaking food. That's funny. That's what yeah, you talk about the teeth, right? Like those look like they're made, I mean, they could be easily made of like the same stuff that like a candy corn is made of. But, Flustered, finally I can consume puny mortals. Give me their baby faces. Ah! I'm not crunching that, says Rusty. I guess we can keep it zoomed in here. We got everything we need right here. The hops on the nope train to F that pill. It better crunch or I want my money back. Yeah, that's true. If you sunk your teeth into the teeth and you didn't get like a real crunch sound, yeah, that would be no good. Plus, you know, macaroons are already pretty tasty, but man, I agree. Okay, I'd stop eating my lunch. Should we move on, Gibraltar? Is that what you're trying to say? Please move on. Okay, we'll move on. Something a little tamer. Something a little tamer. Like Geek said, the cake decorator definitely has some issues. Yeah, it's true. Cake decorator. Yeah, exactly. You don't just come up with this as a normal human being. You have to have been through some stuff. You've been to the wrong side of the internet a few too many times, and then you came up with this for sure. I mean, the skill level is pretty high. And Hannibal Lecter would enjoy these for dessert. You're absolutely right. Here we go. Repurposing. Reduce, reuse, recycle. I've met Satan. He's a homie. And does he eat those? I assume he eats those for breakfast. He does all, probably in the customer who requested that. Yeah, exactly. That someone specifically asked for that, and he's just being paid to do it. Well, that's a good question, right? Epic? Did somebody order that? They walked into the very nice cupcake place and was like, I need them to look like baby parts. I don't mean babies. No, I mean parts of babies stacked. Okay, I can do that. Say that's right. This is what I'm saying. It's not all bad stuff. It's just weird stuff. Whoever made this pump shotgun, I want to talk. Rusty's confused as to what it might have been before it was. I mean, I don't want to give it away, I don't want to give it away, but I have a feeling it was a water slide. A very short water slide. I mean, reduce, reuse, recycle. Like, it's definitely, I mean, I think my issue is that it's not really meant for, one side of it is not meant to sit in. It's not going to work. No, it's that Rusty, it's a bathtub. Yeah, sorry. I thought you were joking. It's a bathtub. 100% a bathtub. I was doing the jokes too. It needs to have a grip to keep your butt cheeks. That's true, Fluffsterd. Yeah, you sit there, you're like, whoop, whoop. Oh, that's true. Yeah, they should have had the clawfoot tub, Takuya. Yeah, with the really fancy feet. Yeah, that would have been much better. And I agree. I think it's too low as well. Like, your feet would be sticking out. Somebody made this thing, thought it was a good idea, but the implementation is not quite right. You know what I mean? They need to get that guy who makes the baby cupcakes involved to get the real artistic worth to this. You can sit in the non-slip ducks. Yeah, there you go. Put down like the we used to have flowers. I think my grandma or my grandpa had big flowers that they put down, like 1970s, you know, laugh-in flowers. And pillows. There you go. Double-sided tape. Well, I'm pretty sure you'd have to stay there. Baby cupcakes consume the child. All right, moving on. Anybody see a problem with this? I'm just curious if anybody sees a problem with this. I just need to know if anybody else sees a problem with this. You sit forever. Come sit down and never stand up again. That's true. You have it. Yeah, exactly. All the water just runs right off. Yeah, cannibal Oreos, says Ransom. Exactly. They're cannibal Oreos. It's pump shotgun. Valiant's on a mission. The internet has to be deleted. We've gone too far. This is enough. It's just enough. Oreo flavored Oreos, right? That's what I'm saying. Cookie flavored cookie. Add the decorated toilet to go with it. There you go. Exactly. But I mean, what it? You say you'd eat too many of them, but wouldn't it just taste like an Oreo? Like, you put it in, why did they bother making it, I don't know. Did they take like broken Oreos from the broken Oreo pile and throw them back into the mix and be like, we gotta do something with these broken Oreo tops, so we'll call it, maybe, I don't know. Cookie flavored cookies. Yeah, it's, Jones, well, yes, I'd like to have Oreos in my Oreos. Well, yes, I'd love to have some Oreos in my Oreos. What's your favorite flavor of Oreo? Oreo. Oh, you mean original? No. I'm gonna start purging when I see one more cursed food thing. Well, you're not gonna like the next thing then. Ransom says, what happens if you fill cookies and cream Oreos with other cookies and cream Oreos? Do they collapse into a singularity? What, have you double stacked them? And then you shove them in cookies and cream ice cream? Yeah, that would be something. Fluffsterd, what Oreo flavor do you want? Yes. Your cream is not smooth. It has chunks now. Yeah, bro, that's true. You know how the middle part was always the best? You're able to lick it out and it was like really... What if we added chunks? Ooh, chunks of what? Just chunks of the cookie. Reuse defect cookies. That's what I'm saying, Jones. They may have, this could just be reusing the broken cookie parts. What Oreo flavor do you want? Yes, I love that. That's so funny. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I was told by someone that if I do one more cursed food thing, he's gonna start the purge. But I have bad news. I found a delicious type of meat sausage that someone created at a grocery store. It's called salami of the dead. And it's a real thing, salami of the dead. And you could have this. You guys like salami? Who likes salami? I forgot the food may purge us. If Ransom, if someone hands you that salami, do not make a wish. Absolutely. So you're telling me someone in heaven's walking around without hands now? No, this was specially, these are handcrafted. These are handcrafted by someone who does this for a living. Somebody got trained on how to make sausages, went to meat college, came out of meat college, and was hired and was told, you know how you're really good at making sausages? You majored in sausageology? I have an idea. I need you to make me something special. I think it's really gonna sell. Rusty says he'd like to hold hands with the salami. Ah, I think you could too. Yeah, it's got the right hook to it. You could definitely shake hands with this thing. Draws Magnum 44. All right, who's first? Rusty, where's the crunch though? Rusty, come on. Tell me you're gonna eat this. I mean, I don't know if I'd eat it because of the cheese or whatever, bleh. But the, only in Germany. All right, is this a German thing? Do you see this? Is this a thing you guys have? I don't see any German words on it. Kind of curious as to where it is. But I want it. I want it. I would say, imagine going to like a men's like group or you going to someone's barbecue. You go to someone's barbecue. And you're like, oh, did you bring your own meat? I sure did. The raid, we heard you have hands. Give them to us. Oh, 2 weeks, 2 days. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's so weird. Oh, what did DP say? So instead of ham sandwich, you would have to have a hand sandwich. Instead of a ham sandwich, you have a hand sandwich. So are you getting a grip from the outside or the inside? What about the ketchup? Yeah, ketchup. Can you, yeah, put ketchup on this. That would do it. A little bit of barbecue sauce squirting out the bottom. Yep, there you go. There you go. Speaking of hands, we got raided by a zombie. That's true. Actually, Jones, I didn't realize that. I saw that he came for his hands and my brains didn't connect it, but you're absolutely right. We got raided by a zombie while looking at Salami of the Dead. Shock the Toast is here. Everybody loves finger sandwiches. That's a good line. Everybody loves finger sandwiches. Everybody loves finger sandwiches. Should we show them? Okay, Raiders. Raiders who have come here. Do you want to see some cupcakes that changed our life? I'm only going to do it if you say yes. But I warn you, you're not going to be the same after you look at them. Okay? This puts a whole new meaning to handmade food. Man, I love the puns today. You ask the chef for ketchup, and instead of yelling at you, they come in, they slap you with the salami hand. That would hurt so much. All right, here it is. Cupcakes. Delicious, delicious cupcakes. In your favorite flavors. Tooth. Organ. And the perfect sound effect for this. Absolutely. There it is. Tiny Brains. Catering by H.R. Geiger. Shocked at those. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't wrong. I have a lot more. I'm not going to share them with you because everybody's already seen them. But I tell you what, if you want them, I can pop them on the Discord if you're ever curious as to what I've been sharing. Okay, there's a joke to this one. I want to see if anybody gets it. If you want to submit a photo, you go join the Discord, !Discord. Become part of the Discord. I will authorize you, and then you can put it anywhere you want. And you're right, it's a monster truck. It's a monster truck. That's funny. That being said, if you stretched out SpongeBob, you probably, yeah, exactly. Didn't he get the sponge pox or something one time? Doesn't he know monster trucks are not street legal? Ah, that's funny. I mean, some kid, you know this is what happened. Some kid said to their dad, Dad, I want a monster truck. How come you drive this lame truck? I want a monster truck. And he goes, you want a monster truck? Okay, but I get to drive you to school in the monster truck. Oh, you'll drive me to school in the monster truck? That's cool. And then he made this. And the kid had to be driven to school in it every single day for his graduating year. This is your son. I got you a new car. Happy 16th birthday. I got you a new car. And yeah, DSW says this is what eats bumblebees. Yeah, that's funny. This is what eats bugs. This is what eats Volkswagen Beetles. Roar, roar. That would be funny. The only acceptable honk sound is a roar. 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 That's how I hear it. Roar. Jones would do it for his kids. Okay, then do it. You have a month. I expect by the end of September, before the first snow falls, for you to have a monster truck. All right, we're at the last one. We're starting. That's a scary noise. Really hope a cop has pulled this guy over, walked up to the window and said, "Sir, you know monster trucks are not street legal, right?" I don't know why. He's Yosemite Sam in this scenario, but he is. Did I nail the honk set? Okay, last one. Last weird thing of the day. Are you ready for it? Here it comes. This is a real thing at the Orange County Museum of Art. Art! Everybody, it's art. Why do they make the weirdest stuff and call it art? I'll never understand why artists, and I get artists are a little weird, but when the museum says, we would like some art, please. Sculptor, could you please art for us? Oh, what do you want? We want a sculpture outside that really signifies what artists feel about our museum, how you feel about the city, how we all together united under this banner we call art. Can you display that for us? And then they got this. Like, he actually put the P on the wall. Clifford's a big red dog. That's true. I mean, Clifford the big red dog, he probably did pee on some stuff. That's true. Because someone had a budget, said Shock. Exactly. Shock says, seriously, at my college they had a piece of art they commissioned and let the artist do whatever. It was disturbing. But because the rules kept them from getting rid of the art they used the money on, they built a wall around it. Really? We have something weird here in the Ottawa area where somebody... How's the story go? They commissioned an artist to build a sculpture, like a ground sculpture thingy, to celebrate a famous person. Can you please make art, like do something in a park to represent this person? They Googled it and got the wrong name. They thought it was a famous Canadian tennis player. And so they spent all this money and erected like giant tennis rackets that they were going to string, and like 2 or 3 of them at different heights, and it was going to be this thing. Turned out the guy had Googled the wrong person, and they weren't a tennis player. They were like a famous something else in the Olympics, and so now it just looks like a whole bunch of gigantic. They didn't put the string in. It just looks like a whole bunch of gigantic bubble blowers. Dog rescue, dog park. No, this is the Orange County Museum of Art. And Dead Double Pixel says at least he wasn't dropping a deuce. True, you're right. It could be worse. The tail is up after all.